Right, morning guys, so it's Friday morning, the 20th, it's 8:45. Luke's gone out with the new kid, God help the new kid, getting bored to death by Southern Suns. What's it like working, Luke? What?
It's hard work.
So me and Dale should go over a few quotes now, and then once I've done that, me and George got a job at a nurse, we've got a cylinder to fit which we're going to be on with, and as soon as we've done that, got Rad to fit on the back of the office. I mean, this is what I have to put up with working with this kid who's putting a shut up and down and finally abusing. See me, George? I don't act like that. That is so mature, George. Sorry. Right, so first job. Me and Georgie are on. Oh God, that was pipe. So we're taking out this 4-tick tank. It's the weld split there. So you can see it's got a split on it there on the tank. So we're going to get all this drained down now, which it is. And then there we're going to put a 100 litre vented cylinder on the floor. So we've got our cold main there, our hot main, get the expansion and everything put in, so it's pretty straightforward, it's not too bad. We're in there, so I'm just cracking on. I'm doing an issue with this one, like I say, just getting the fan discharge prep, which I've managed to find now, so I'm going to have to take it down on the floor below and get that put in. But obviously it's quarter to 10 now. Luke's out with the new kid, they'll come up here shortly looking at doing the radiator as well, so I'm going to have the full team on this job today just to basically get it done in this arm scale permitted. So Luke said that we can put the old cylinder, the new cylinder, on this shelf, but I beg to differ. I do not think I'll be doing that. I'm going to drop it on the floor there. So it's quite annoying because these drain offs are rubbish, so you can see if some of the fiddle with that, it'll start leaking out of there. So it's got a good flow, so I'm just staying with it for now. I can get that whipped out. And obviously the only way I can do it, which is frustrating, just into the toilet like that. But it's starting to, let's drain the 4-tick side. Let's drain down. Right, we're all drained down, lad. Hey up there, you've seen that there 20 times and you're tripping over it. What I'm also do, to be fair mate, we'll just cut that, I've got the cutters in. We'll just cut it there. Just drop them on the floor now, don't stress too much mate.
Where'd you put this? These are all sweaty.
Sweaty? They'll be cold. It's cold, not sweaty, you idiot. And then I can cut that out there, can't I? Because that's all isolated.
Can you?
Can you? A bit short, aye. Yeah, you can do that. I'm not reaching that. You're a little bit tall, me, aren't you? That's sound, mate, that. I'll cut a bit more. Oh, to be fair, we can do a bit of a handle, but I'll just cut a bit more so it can be lifted out there. That top's totally split, hasn't it? Just dead water, mate, off the valve, I think. That sound. Careful that side, that's it, because it's still live on that, we don't want that snapping. Has that totally snapped on there? So we've got to be careful here, because we need to keep this connected.
Yeah.
So what I'll do, I might go get my steps now, mate. I'll disconnect that off there, take the overflow, because we're going to have to re-route that overflow, because that's feed something else, I don't know what. There you get it. Good work, mate. Tell you what, you're coming on like that, lad. No branding on that top, that's no good, is it? No. What we'll have to do, you'll go to that side. I'm gonna have to. Can I lift it? Yeah, I can lift it. As soon as what I'll do is I'll lift it, then you can just move them out the way. Because it's not heavy, then we just need to get down to the deck, yeah? Don't stress too much. Right. What we'll try to do, should be able to, hopefully. It's gonna go, mate.
All these put in.
We can just whack that out to take those up. Right. I can't get it. Enough so. Yeah. Tell you what, yeah. Get some out there. Whack it. That's it. Careful. We'll do it tack close to the corner there. Like that. Do get the hammer. So You'll put it tight in that corner because I can bring my discharge here. What I'll have to do, just cut a bit of that floor up there so it's level on the floor as it is now. Then all I've got to do there, mate, is the hot will just go in.
Come on, can't I cut cords on it?
I'd like to, mate, but it's going to be better coming from there because I've got to drop the discharge, got to think ahead, got to drop the discharge down with the expansion and everything. So I can all that overflow, which I'll send across and just drop it straight in the top. I'll keep that wood on because I'll screw the expansion to there in that corner. So not bad. We'll just have to nibble a little bit of this floor, but that's not the end of the world. I can definitely live with that.
Yeah, so. How's that going? Will you just keep it like that and get the elbow on it here?
Well, yeah, what I'd do is you're going to have to work out your X dimension on this fitting. So what you're going to have to do, level that up roughly, it's going to look like that. But you need to cut this pipe first. So you see what I've done there? If you look at the level of the pipe, that's roughly level. So you see where you need to cut that pipe?
About there.
Yeah, so you can do that now. I'll let you do that. There's a bit of play on that anyway, so you can do that. Don't let it get hold of you. That's it. Always in forever. Well done, mate. We need to get a bit of cleaning cloth for that, really.
Do it.
Yeah, we'll pop to the van and get some. I'll cut these tees and stuff in now, because we need to see where we're going to site this expansion vessel. So I think I'm going to site that there, just above the cylinder. Oh, what a guy. Pull that out of your pocket, that's good. You give that a clean, ready for new fitting to go on. Again, usually with press, you can just go straight onto it, to be fair, even if it is a bit dirty, but it's always good practice just to get your pipe work cleaned. Isn't it, Georgie?
Yeah, mate, well.
So again, even though you're marking that up, we still want to make it look level. So from this side, watch, leave that where it is, where you're measuring it now. If you look at the pipe to the cylinder, it's absolutely battered. So for me, you want to be looking as if it's square down. So you want it to be something like that. So tight to the cylinder. We can get some lagging on there still. It still looks tighter. So there's your measurement. So you can measure that up now. So get it ready for your X dimension. And where's your X dimension, George, on this fitting? Where is it? Is it that bit there or is it there?
Yeah.
That's right. So that's where the fitting goes in. So you can cut that down. You're most probably going to have to press that elbow first. So what you can do is put that in dry now. Put a permanent marker line on it to make sure it goes in. You know where to press that bit because you won't get on the jaws on that, you see.
So I've marked my fitting and the pipe.
That's right, so you know that it's going to be the right angle you need because you won't get your jaws in there afterwards. Are they the 22 jaws, yeah, of course, yeah. Good lad. You know the dance, make sure she's nice and level. Press and hold. That's it, mate, well done. So your line's good, indicator tape off, and then you can push your cylinder back into situ now. Connect that up, then we'll get that pacing up. So what I'd maybe do now, before I put all this back in, paste up, ready for that to go.
Bit too much paste.
It's fine, don't worry. I'm doing a good job here, mate. Push your cylinder in now, that's right, well done. Obviously taking into account the cold and everything is in situ now, ready to go. That's it, and then obviously you can do it, that's fine, mate, so you can press that now.
Yeah,
that's going to go in, but then obviously when you tighten this up now like that, that's going to be sound. But you see how you've thrown that out, so before we press it, it's going to spin the cylinder.
Yeah.
That's it, it's tight in the corner, everything's nice and square, and then that will push back like that. And that will, yeah, so that'll be fine.
Well, best I'll press in this before I...
Press your top one, then you can tighten up at the end, bud. Because your compression, you can work on then loosen it if need be, or this way around.
Yeah.
Well done, mate.
Finished doing this. Got my hot in now. Just tighten up this compression fit and just clean up the pipe.
Clean up the paste, well done, mate. And obviously we can get that lagged up once we've got this filled up, can't we?
Yeah.
But we're going to focus on the code now, PRV discharge and stuff as well, because I've got to get the block valve, which is down there. So this valve here, obviously, is my multi-block, so we've got obviously pressure reducing valve inside there, which is regulated down to 3 bar. That's a balancing cord port. No, that's a balancing cord port, sorry. Expansion port there, if I'm right, anyway. PRV there, which is obviously my high pressure discharge one, that temperature relief, this is pressure relief valve. That needs to go into the cylinder like that. So I'm going to do that, and then I need to be cutting a T into there so I can get a pipe across for the expansion. But you want to be sighting these as well, so when you do your discharges, so I might even put it there to be fair. So when you look, I've got discharge there and discharge there, I can link them together, then drop my discharge pipe, which is going to go through the floor there. So George has got his little bit done now. I'm happy with what he's done there. Again, it's a menial little job, but always it's nice to see the youth for today doing it. So we'll pop off, get some lagging shortly, get that done. It's only 90 litre, so it's not big. It's just obviously, it's a slimline. And then here, I've pressed that up there, so that's ready to go with my balancing valve, which is there, and that can be done. And then feed. And then, like I say, the reason why I've done that is just rigid pipework, less fittings. Obviously, I've got my T there now, so me and George go to the van, so 3 stories up. Screw the expansion on, that can be connected to it, done, happy days. Then my cold main's ready to connect back onto the cold main up there, so I'll pop and get these bits. And the next port of call is going to be as well getting these discharges put in place, but I think we'll site the cylinder, the expansion first, and that'll dictate obviously my expansions, because what I'm going to do there is most probably pull a bend, kick it on an offset like that to a T there like that, and then I'll sweep that over, then put my tundish there ready to drop under the floor for when the lads come. So just out of the property at the moment, the man, the myth, the van's there. I'll admit she needs a clean, she's a bit messy, but here he is.
No then.
No then, my name's Georgie Porgy, mate. We're gonna get some screws now. Just go inside and get a good fix in the van. Well, we can get rid of that when we come to all the bad. And more than likely I need a couple of washers, so I keep washers in that bag.
Big enough?
They'll do, mate.
Sound. Into that wood, aren't we?
Yeah, get 4 of them though. Because the way the wood is, I'm going to put dot 4 in and get 4 washers, so it takes expansion. 4 of them. Here you are.
I need thingy, you got a little screw. Alright, we'll do it there.
Little what?
Just screw that door back on.
No, we'll do the door last. Luke can do it, he'll have loads of screws in his one, won't he? I need a couple of...
You need a 22 and a half.
Don't think I've got none here. No, they're all...
You're not robot?
They're all 15s, mate. It's a bit tight, isn't it? 22, let's have a look in the other one. And I've got one in here, watch. Miscellaneous. Yeah, I've got another.
What's this called, miscellaneous?
Just miscellaneous, just for like random things that I've got. Just what?
Luke's got a new box called miscellaneous.
Well, yeah, but he copies everything I do, mate. He sees it's like, oh, I'll have one of them, mate. But it makes sense, doesn't it?
We're putting them back now.
No, it sounds. So I'm a bit gutted, I'll admit. I thought that would have gone onto there because it goes in there, but it doesn't. So Luke's going to pick us up a 3/4 female with 22 and I have to put them fittings on. You can pipe them on a flexi, but I don't ever like piping them on a flexi. The reason being, them braided hoses come faulty, so obviously I've cut my T in there at the right side. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to pull a little swanky bend. So I'm going to pull an offset on this, like that, to a bolt there. And then I'm going to pull a bend and elbow on that bend and kick it in, T. Then I'm ready for the tundish to be sighted there. Then we can drop a 22mm discharge into there and connect it to the waste pipe for the floor. So we'll look at getting that done now. So there's always a reason behind something. And the reason I've done that now, you'll see when I straighten that up, is that'll be nice and straight there. So what I can do is pull a bend out of there. I don't know whether just to go straight across. No, I'm going to send it back, then kick it in like that, just over the front of that pipe so the lagging goes down. Then I can get my T in there, ready for the new visible tundish to go in as well. So I'll get this little bend pulled there, make it look tidy. So what I've done there, bend straight in with the kick to my T, I've kicked that in, so just a little bit of pipe then, I'll sight my visible tundish there, so if there's ever an issue with this cylinder in the future, PRV fails or pressure relief valve or temperature relief fails, you can see it inside the cylinder. Did we bring that thingy in, Pud? Discharge the tundish, or is it the ransel? Right, so that's all pressed now. So sweat bends always for my discharges, just so there's no restrictions. T there, and it comes down. So again, what I've done is I've kicked it like that, that's over there. Now I know it's going over, it's in a cupboard, but I've got to think with discharge going down to the floor, there's a joist there, so this now can just go straight down through the floor below. Then we're going to run it on surface below in the office, and it's going to run along and tap into a waste, so I'll have to put an air admittance valve, not an air admittance valve, self-sealing valve, just obviously for smells and stuff like that. I mean, I could have put one of the hot ones on from Rytec, but I've not got one to be fair, so I'll just do it the OG way. How are we getting on, George?
sorted. How we're gonna do is wire it up and get that cold feeder.
We need to sort that out. I'm waiting for that fitting to come. Looks on his way now, but that's all done. So my discharge is all in. So I've got bend, sweat bend, bend to there. Then it drops down, pull the man offset, then it 45s through to the floor below, which looks to get on as soon as it comes back. So visible ton to show we know what's going on. That is apparent. We have to do all that. That is needs to be done. The boss is now ringing me. Hi mate. Just while I've got you, Harry, do you give consent to the YouTube being on it?
Yeah, go on then.
Sorted, right, so...
That college.
Here's Harry.
I already do it.
Loves it. Oh, do you go in each thread? I don't do it, I just slap it on, mate. No stress, you know what I mean? Yeah. So he's here on his first day trial, see how it's going. Branding's on point. Looks proper supervising today. But just give him the
done that all day. It's been great.
Challenging task of just connecting the expansion up. He's took over George for fair, but George, your way passes now. Pecking order now, you don't need to, it's the you've got someone new below you, haven't you? But who do you reckon's winning the scrap, Harry?
Fucking George.
27 tests to do. Could this be the new Matty? Could it be? Could be George, could be Harry, could be anyone, couldn't it? So he's just done his first connection. He's never done plumbing before, but look at that. Absolutely horrendous. No, it's a good job, that, mate. Thumbs up then. We go.
Yeah.
So it's Friday afternoon. Dale's treated us all to fish and chips. Who's actually bought the fish and chips, Dale? The men are sat in here. And the office staff are sat in here. How you want to say, office team? Why don't you come sit here with all the boys?
Can you sit down and eat?
Right, what drinks do you want? 'Cause I'm going to go shop next door. George, what do you want? Oh, let's have 7 Red Bull, mate, and a Boost or something like that, mate. 7 scratch cards. Get us a vape as well. You don't vape, do you?
No, mate. What song is that?
So this is going to be a little run through of.
Where's he gone?
Little review on the DeWalt DCP 580 18 volt brushless. Now, I've had this model for about 4 or 5 months now. Some video.
Great video editing here.
Nothing much is flat on there. So just leave this over here and I'll just run a few passes with the planer. Set it there. See. Set at 0.5. So take a few passes and see what it looks like after that.
Where's the slow-mo?
Right, so this video, it's more about my DeWalt T-Stack stuff.
We're just catching up on some of the Sun's YouTube.
I'm going to show you what's in all the boxes, go through them.
Where's he gone?
What I use the boxes for. Hopefully some of the...
Fast forward it! Fast forward it!
Yeah.
George, see his head in a minute.
George, get rid of it or you're walking home.
Let's see his head. Why, where's your head?
No one's picking me up anyway.
Oh, you're a cunt.
Where's his head?
No, you need to alpha.
Don't appear in this.
There's a big...
Need to replace. I want to change. It is a very small space.
Right, so I'm at the office. I'm in the car. Just got to go pick my son up. He's been sick at school. He's not ill. He'll have been playing football, been knocked or something, bless him, and might have felt a bit sick, but he's fine. So I'm going to go pick him up now, then back to the lads and get cracked on. Let's go. So I've got the radiator out of the property now. What's it like, black or?
It's not bad actually.
Not clear. So we'll change this rad low. You can fill us in while we're doing this now.
We've got a leak. And the room was getting too hot, so they're downgrading that to a K1 to the K2.
So it's going to drop onto new existing valves. We'll get this drained now. I might have to put it in the back of my van or what? Yeah, I think we're better, we don't want to leave it here outside the nursery. I'll let it drain off there for now, we'll put it in the back of the van. I mean, it might even get tuck on the front there, so I might just put it on the front there for now.
I just put it on the front for now. Some scrappy on that.
What would you do, Har?
George is going to wait.
Do you want to take it home? Take it, you can take it home if you want, as a gift from Caprani. Right, so back. So I'm just getting the cold main valved off, tied in. Good to go. She's starting to take shit and I've got it all wired in. So I need to get a couple of clips, like that wiring, put new lead valves and stuff in there. Starts to look good. That's jamming a bit, that one, but I'll repair that. Not too bad. I've got a radiator fitted downstairs as well. I've slung all the scheme lads up under the well, get this tied up shortly up on the third court at the very top here, so we're just doing what we can. Right, so she's filled up. I'm just literally getting her tied up now. Got to get rid of all this rubbish done. Discharge is done. Luke's just completing that little bit. Downstairs, lagging's done. She needs to get all that taped up, good to go. But if I say so myself, missed a little bit lagging there. Needs to do all these little daft little bits, just getting that taped up and stuff. But she's filled now. I need to get her heat tested, clip that down, tidy up, and we're out of here. But it's been a good productive day. Got quite a bit done. Like I say, new radiators put on. We had a couple of radiators, did some bits. George left now. He's 25 minutes free. He's got to see Rovers. Don't do rugby. Not my cup of tea. So let him get off early because type of company are. New kid. Out of 10. Give him an 8 for effort. Trying. I've not seen his maximum potential there, but I think he's done cracking up to now. So we'll see what happens. That'll let the office deal what they need to do with him. But obviously, we'll see what happens. It's down to them to decide. So the lads are here. You guys had his trial there. How's it gone, Harry?
Very good, mate.
You can sit tonight with your missus and watch it like, look, Dad, look what I've done today. Can't you? It'll be live tonight. You gonna watch it?
What's that?
This video tonight.
No. He's honest.
Full on like Matty and he. Cylinders in, done. We're out of here. So I'm just quick bit of YouTube now. So Harry, what's your full name? White. Harry White is a professional boxer. So just be careful. He's done his trial day today. Dale's going to have a chat with him. I don't know what Dale's going to do. Dale was going to take him in the back, but I reckon Harry will get hold of him, don't you? I don't know, Dale. You might get hold of Harry, mightn't you?
No, I'm softer.
What?
I'm a softer.